today finally being launched and allowing other people to see the products that we've been quietly working on. Very fulfilling po yung feeling.
Tapos, what inspired you to design it?
Love beautiful things, pero also gusto ko maging practical siya. Ayoko na aesthetic lang siya, pero people won't use it. So it was really with usability in mind, kaya ginawa ko ng tatlong ibang designs, ibang shapes for ibang lifestyles, and versatile din pa ang mga designs. So for example, yung satchel can be a clutch and also a backpack. At line siya with foam for laptop kung may laptop ka. So it was really with a practical mindset. And also, naisip ko din paano gagamitin yung tarp in a way na hindi mahihirapan ng mga artisan in the way of cutting and just the labor that goes into it. Kaya naging strip yung design niya, and if anyone knows me, talagang maximalist at lover of color talaga ako. Kaya you can see reflected also in the design of the bag.
Tapos, what message po yung you want to portray in the design that you made po?
The message is more of just that we can take small steps to push the sustainability agenda. And this is just the way that I've been able to channel my love and knowledge of Filipino-made products and Filipino artisans, and my love for being a creative towards creating a sustainable project. But other people, whatever their capabilities, knowledges, and talents are, they can also create sustainable things, or maybe a different project, awareness campaign, or even beautiful product that can also allow us to contribute back and give back in the sustainability agenda din. Thank you. I don't know. Open naman po ako. Pero ito talaga was a very, let's say, specific project brief. But definitely open naman ako kasi at the end of the day, I'm a creative person and consider myself as such. So I'd be happy to explore the designing in the future.
How long did you consider collaborating with them? Did it take you long? And why Mega World? I'm sure ang dami nag-o-offer sa'yo.
Oo po. Mega World just had such a sustainable and also precise idea of what they wanted to execute. And when I met Side B, the actual brand that created the bag themselves, I really admired not only their knowledge about the artisans that they work with, but also what it means to them, yung pride that isang na Filipino-made product is able to give back to the community, how it's able to support them, and that's something that resonates well with me, with my work as culture ambassador, and also yung Raise Your Flag series na ginawa ko pa. So I really felt aligned with not only Mega World Lifestyle Malls, but also with Side B, and so the collaboration for this project felt easy. It felt very organic. Ilang months ba? 7? Mga 7 months po. Yeah. I've been asked this, and hirapan pa ako. Pero I have to say it is this one. It's the satchel. Kasi po, pwede siya mag-side body bag, pwede siya maging clutch, pwede siya maging laptop bag na backpack. Kasi foam padded din siya. So, I feel like it's bagay sa lahat ng tao for whatever it is that they want a bag for. Yeah. Thank you po. Yes po.
Have you been an advocate of sustainability?
I mean, I would think that I would define it more as like how long have I really had an awareness about our environment and wanting to do sustainable effort. For 9 years now. I feel like it really aligned when I started to mature and not only think about my immediate world and my surroundings, but also what kind of impact are we leaving, not only as a community, but as a nation on our global footprints, and also what the sustainability agenda means, and not just being a catchphrase or a keyword, but how it actually relates to us in a personal way. So yeah, it's really fulfilling to see that this project came together as my personal endeavor to create something that was either gonna just be a waste material and create something beautiful that hopefully people will enjoy and use in their everyday lives. Thank you.
Why did you decide to do bags? And what's your hope for the future of Philippine fashion with this project?
Thank you. So the reason that we went to the direction of bags po, because the material was at the forefront, so the tarpaulin. And when you're thinking about using that material, it comes with its limitations din naman. It has a laid out design, for example, either of the brand or the storefront or whatever that may be. It has predetermined colors, so hindi pwede magsabi na, oh, I want it to be blue and yellow, or I want it to be clean white. So we're working with certain limitations. Kaya ang naisip ko yung strip na design and to make it a bag because even though it has limitations in terms of maybe making it a clothing with a bag or the context of a bag, it introduces a certain type of durability, even waterproof ability. That's a word. Okay, waterproof siya. And I feel like a bag is something that we Filipinos use every day as commuters, as travelers, as people who love to bond with our family and go to different places. I feel like everyone uses bags in their everyday life, so it just felt like a very inclusive product siguro. Yeah.
And no book bags are alive.
Yes po. Talagang tinatry namin to target different people, different lifestyles. So,
If I have this kind of bag,
yes po. Nakaiba po yung pattern. Opo, opo. So, it's also with the intention to be able to use as much as the tarp as possible and leave none to waste.
at the same time, you're unique. Because you
Yes
have a different-
po. So, one of a kind talaga lahat ng EnviroChic bags na to.
Catriona, I'm curious to ask, how do you nurture your creativity?
As a creative person, kailangan mo laging maging inspired. And for that, that looks different for a lot of people. For me, I love to travel. I love to have conversations with different people. I love to watch different forms of art, whether it be listening to music or watching a musical or going into a gallery or just appreciating architecture. Like iba't iba eh. So it's just really giving myself new things to take inspiration from. And then from there, it's a personal development in your mind siguro of how that manifests and in what category or in what place. So this for me, I really brought my knowledge of working with Filipino weavers and also Filipino artisans in my previous projects. So in a way, feeling ko, pinaprepare din yung sarili ko for this project.
Everything still ties in together, no?
Yes, it really does. Kaya natuwa talaga ako sa collaboration na to. And I love being able to see the artisans working on the products mismo. Because I really do have an appreciation for the love, the effort, the intentionality that goes into creating something like that. Ayun.
Moving forward, how do you see yourself 5 years from now as a creator?
Sana ever evolving, ever challenging yung sarili ko to explore new facets of what being a creative means to me. Ayun.
More projects to come to express your
Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
bless you, Catriona.
God bless you. Parang lahat babies ko eh. But I love the three-way satchel just because of its versatility. Whether it be a clutch to a backpack na pwede palagay ng laptop mo. Kasi foam line din siya. And then pwede din maging side bag. So yeah, it's a lot of different uses for a lot of different people. And that's what was really at the forefront of the design process. Not only how to integrate the sustainable tarpaulin, but also what's practical, what's going to be used. I don't want to create something that people are like, oh, I'll just put to the side and it'll collect dust.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang gusto ko sana something that's very useful for people that they can see integrating into their everyday routines.
The flask tumbler bag is
Yes.
very Gen Z.
Ang cute niya! Kasi lagi ko bit-bit yung tumbler ko.
Right,
At lagi ko naisip, okay, it's either in a very big bag that's like rolling around or I mean, it's also versatile. You don't have to use it for your tumbler necessarily, but it reminds me of the beach. It reminds me of just something small and compact na on
Is
the
it
go.
expensive?
So the way that it works to avail the bag is if you go shopping at a Mega World Lifestyle Mall and you can produce the receipt that you've spent a certain amount. So for each bag is a different corresponding amount. I believe it's 3,000, 5,000, and 7,000 pesos. And then you also bring along with you 35 recyclable plastic bottles. Then you can avail of one of the bags.
Ah.
So the payment is almost the recyclable bottles. Because when you
That's
think
right.
about it, you've already spent on something else.
That's right.
And then it just comes along with it.
Galing, galing,
Yeah,
galing.
so trying to encourage people just to get involved in that simple act of donating those plastic bottles that go towards a recycling effort. So it's achievable din. Minsan kasi yung mga sustainability projects kapag mas sobrang complicated pa or hindi ma-achievable, people won't do it. So we just wanted to make it accessible din for
Right.
people to take part in.
Ano ba to? Last free, nakaw free? Ano ba to?
Oh,
Approve, nakaw proof?
Sana na nga! Kung pwede ko i-build ng alarm security system, ganon.
We saw your story one time. But how was
Yes.
it? How did you deal with that?
Oh, a very stressful time kasi kami lang ng parents ko and it was a little bit of a pity kasi yung first 2 weeks of the trip was very, very special for us as a family. It's the first time for us to do a big family trip in a while and considering my dad's age, mag-80 na siya, it was a very special trip kasi galing talaga siya sa Scotland but immigrated to Australia as a child. So first time niya to ever go back.
Wow.
And so talagang I was exploring my heritage alongside him, rediscovering his own. Very, very special for us. Nag-road trip kami all the way from London, all the way to the tip of Scotland and back. And yung incident nangyari just before the airport pa. Pero at the end of the day, they're just things na wala. And what
No one
is
was
important,
harmed.
no one was harmed. That's what's important. No one was harmed. We're all healthy. Things can always be replaced. Pero ang importante talaga, my family and I were safe.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned talaga. Mm-mm.
Magdala ng security
At wag mo i-trust kahit saan na feeling safe mo
That's true,
na
yeah.
lugar.
That's true.
Be err on the side of caution na lang.
That's true. All right, thanks, Kat.
Thank you so
Salamat.
much po. Thank you for your time. Thanks for making
I
happen.
know.